At the end of March, a dispute over a mega basin in Sainte-Soline escalated. Several thousand demonstrators crossed the fields, and the police tried to stop them. There was tear gas, fireworks, stones, and serious injuries on both sides. The protests were about this construction site. This is where the authorities are building a huge reservoir for rainwater to be used for irrigation during the summer months. The village of Sainte-Soline has 300 inhabitants, and they are divided in two camps about this issue. Arthur Perrault is one of the farmers in favour of the project. He had already set up his connection to the basin.
We protected it before the demonstration. We made a cabin and used straw, planks and earth to cover it all. They knew where the connection was. It was all burned down.
Perrault has 170 hectares, on which he cultivates mainly wheat and corn, crops that can barely survive without extra irrigation. Rémi Larendeau is also a farmer, but he's against the reservoir. He has 3 hectares and mainly cultivates vegetables. He has his own well.
This is my well. The water's gone down compared to 2 weeks ago. In a normal year, it overflows in winter, but it's gone down by at least 2 meters.
He's worried his well could run dry if rainwater no longer seeps into the groundwater and is caught by the basin.
I won't have any access to it. I don't have that much land, so it doesn't make financial sense to get a connection. It would only be worth it if I used a certain amount of water.
Those who are not farmers are worried about getting caught between the fronts.
If you listen to those in favor, they have excellent arguments, as do those who are against it. I admit I don't have a clear opinion.
It's a massive construction site for just 12 people. For me, it's private property. These people are going to monopolize some of the water.
Such reservoirs are being built all over France, on instructions from Paris, and not everyone is pleased about it. Climate activists say it doesn't make sense to divert water that's already scarce, and that it would be better to switch to less water-intensive agriculture. The journalist Marc Lomazzi fears the conflict over water is only going to get worse and won't only affect agriculture.
I think Sainte-Soline is just the beginning of what's going to happen in France as water becomes increasingly scarce. We will have shortages, we will have rationing, and there won't be enough water for everyone in the end.
The vegetable farmer Larendeau also wants the project to be stopped, but he's concerned about the violence of the protests in March.
You can't say it was a war, but almost? I can't go to Sainte-Soline. Since the protests, it's too intense.
Perrault is also worried about an escalation, but he can't see a way out at the moment.
There's no dialogue anymore. You can't talk to people who say they want to talk, but only on the condition you respect what they want to do.
Sainte-Soline is just one example of many divided communities in central and southern France. When the heat comes this summer, the battle over water is likely to intensify.